Hello, this is the Crazy Canes fan, and today we are talking about the Carolina Hurricanes versus the Columbus Blue Jackets. And thanks to a five-goal third period, Carolina comes away with the win, 7-4. This is the 31st game of the season, and today is the new year, the 1st of January 2022. Thank you guys for joining. I do pretty much summaries after almost every Canes game. I will miss one or two here about. But we are looking to bring new content to the channel, so we're going to go from here. So please like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and do this game summary. So the highlights, the first period, so we didn't play bad. And I know we went on 3-0. People are like, wait a minute. But it just looks like we were a step behind on the goals. So the goals themselves, like, we were a step behind on them, but it happens. Like, it wasn't just a terrible first period, other than being down 3-0. But, obviously in the second same period going down 4-0. And most of us were thinking, well, hey, this is a done game. I mean, maybe the Canes are up late partying last night in Columbus. Who knows? But then Lawrence with just a little tap takes goose egg off the board. And most of us like, okay, hey, 4-1. At least we're not getting shut out. But that's followed up by Shea and really right back into it at that point. And then the third period, 5 total goals. Shea, Nino, Bear, Lorenz, and Spetch. 3 of them were in less than a minute and a half. So the firepower this team has is just ridiculous. The stats, Lorenz, 2 goals, 4th and 5th of the season. Shea, 2 goals, 2nd and 3rd of the season. Nino with a goal, his 10th. Bear with a goal, his 2nd. Spetch with a goal, his 10th, and 1 assist. Only 5 Canes did not get points. 6 if you count Ranta, because Anderson did get an assist. So Ranta, 6 for 9. Not the best start. Anderson, 8 for 9. I don't know if that one, it really wasn't his fault. But moving on. So the overall thoughts. So the first period was poor. So we definitely were outplayed for the goals. But I don't think we were outplayed overall. So the game looked fairly even. We were ahead on shots. We had some good scoring opportunities. Just couldn't put it in. But Columbus made the best of all of their scoring opportunities. Second period, obviously, we do a goalie switch to Anderson. We did calm down a little bit. The goal on Anderson wasn't the worst thing in the world. So I feel like we played a pretty even period. We got a few goals, just because the puck bounced our way. Lorenz that man has just a high hockey IQ of just being in the right place at the right time. And really, it was just for us to set up the third period. And then when it rains, it pours. Now, there was an injury for the Columbus goalie, so they switched out at the end of the second. I still don't think anyone saw a 5-goal period. Like I said, 3 of those goals were within a minute and a half of each other. You blinked and you missed a Carolina goal at some point. And it seems like we couldn't be stopped. And there's not much more you can say about this. Like I said, coming back from a 4-0 game, when most teams really would have just given up at that point, they would have gotten the 4-2 or 4-1 and said, you know what? Let's just go back home. We have a couple days before the next one. And even some of us fans were like, okay, well, you can't win them all. But from going down to 4-0 to putting 7 unanswered is ridiculous. Utterly ridiculous. But you can see in the shots, so 49-18 in the shots, 38-23 in the face-offs. We didn't get a power play, but we killed all the penalties. And that's our game. Ends 7-4. So the Canes will have a much happier night tonight. Being at home, probably celebrate a little bit of New Year's before we get back. Our next game is not until I believe Friday, because the one in the between has been canceled or postponed. So we will see you guys then. So hey, that was a great game, and go Canes.